What's up, everybody? Matt with the mullet here, and you see the messy garage. You see this long sleeve shirt. It is February 18th, and we are in second winter here in Louisiana. Today, we're going to take a look at a new product from Hillco, and it is their take on an insulated hive, and we're going to call it, well, they call it the Hive365. All right, let's check out this Hive365. As you look, you can see the entrance. It's got entrance reducers included that integrates with the pollen trap. It's got these awesome latches that you can make sure everything's secured down in the wind. It's got frame rests that you can move from the top and the bottom box. Going around to the other side, you're going to see more frame rests that can be moved up or down. And on the back, you've got queen or entrance dials on the back as well. All in all, this is going to be a great system to run. Now let's take a look and see it more in depth. Things first, starting with the bottom board on this Hive365. Plastic bottom board. It's got integrated pollen traps, which kind of genius because it's how simple it is. It's just a screen that pops in here, and it's got a ramp if you want to use the pollen traps. The bees go under it. If you don't want to use it, it's got this ramp to go up in. It's all controlled with this entrance reducer that just snaps into place like this. And if you want to use the pollen traps, you open this, so they have to go through that tunnel and through the pollen remover. If you don't want to use it, pop that one open and they'll come up this ramp and not have to go through it. Integrated into this is the pollen catch tray. And of course, it is a screen bottom board. So this works for me because I run reduced entrances all year. So my entrances will be set up like this because I don't trap pollen frequently, and the bees will have those entrances to go in. I will probably just remove these pollen traps altogether. It's not something I'm interested in right now, but it's a great asset later. Everything is tied together or has the ability to be strapped together. You see these just like on the some of the other insulated hives we talked about. So let's move to the brood box, the deep. It sits just like that. Very simple. Latches together on both sides. A cool feature on these Hillcos that this is the first time I've ever seen it is integrated frame rests. Let's say you're doing your inspection. Bam, bam. Yes, this is a medium frame in a deep box. I just did it for the video. No more leaning frames against any random stuff. Yeah, if you get those lined up straight off the box, they hold frames just fine. So you see that could help with inspections if you're not wanting to have combs sitting on the ground. That's pretty neat, pretty handy. All right, let me pop these back in here. The Hillco claims to have an R5 insulation value, which is way better than wood. I think wood's like an R1. So this should help keep your bees warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. They do have in addition to these entrances, they have these circular entrances like you would find on other settings or other bee boxes. It's got vented, wide open, and the queen excluder setting. All right, next up is the honey super. When you buy these, you can buy them as just a single deep, or you can buy them as a deep and a medium. There's different combinations you can buy. I got the deep and the medium because that's how I'm wanting to overwinter. The system will come with integrated feeders. We'll talk about those in just a second. You get that out of the way. Again, the boxes tie together, clasp together, and it also features the entrances on the front and the back, just like the deep brood box. The feeders are interesting to me. I don't know if you can see in there, but it's tapered to push your liquid feed into the middle so the bees actually can access it. As you look at it from the front, you'll notice a wider lip on this side and a smaller lip on this side. That matters when you go to place this on the hive. I fought with it for about 10 minutes before I noticed that. But if you look, if you've got the thin piece in the middle, it goes right on without any issues. So that's cool. It's a rapid feeder style. This just pops out. You can feed wet syrup, or you could feed fondant dry sugar in here, just like that. This is your wet setting. The bees come up. This is grooved. This is grooved, and it's grooved in the middle. The bees come up and drink from in here without getting drowned. In the wintertime, you can pop this out and give the bees access and feed fondant. All right, the next question I can see somebody asking is, are these going to work with wood supers? You see this lip right here? This makes this a unique challenge. The Hive IQ boxes and these have a lip on the inside, which makes these nest together, and you get a real good tight seal that has proper bee space in here. When you take a wood super on top of it, you're not going to have that good tight seal all the way around because it's not meant or made to lip over. However, I am looking right here, and that will work just fine if you want to run a wood honey super on top of it. You will have to use a different lid, is what I'm expecting. Yep. So if you want to run a wood honey super, you're going to have to use either a migratory lid or a telescoping outer cover with an inner cover combo if you want to use wood supers on here. But I knew that question was going to come up, so I thought I'd go ahead and answer it right now. All right, we've talked about the baseboard, the hive bodies, the feeder system. Let's cover the lid real quick. It's just a basic insulated top. Very simple construction. Goes just like that. Integrates nicely together, just like the bodies do together with that ridge. And just like the bodies, you are able to collapse together. Bam, there you go. No issues there. Now, quality, build quality, I've really got no issues. It's an insulated system. This is the first run of these that have been released to the public, so there's going to be some growing pains. They do have a lifetime warranty, so, and Hillco are good people, so I've no doubt that they will stand beside their warranty. The only issue I've had with these was shipping damage, I'm assuming. I'll show you. Inside these boxes, you can split them to make them 2 5-frame nukes, which is awesome. The issue is the divider boards arrived broken. The lug essentially would hang over on inside of your frame rest broke on 3 out of 4 available. This Hillco addressed this in their video when they introduced this product and said it was already getting fixed. I have no doubt in my mind that this will not be an ongoing issue, and Hillco will fix this relatively quickly because the guys at Hillco have always been awesome to me. So that's it, guys. That is the Hive365. Overall, I think it's going to serve a good function in my apiary. I like the insulated hives for overwintering. I like the fact that once this issue is addressed, it can be used to house nukes and get queens mated. And I think it's going to be fun to run this year. We're going to run it and see what we think about it. And I'm going to compare it to the other insulated hives that I have before I make a decision on which one I'm going to stick with. All right, y'all. Matt with a mullet. Till next time, roll tide. Grow mullet.